Yo. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate your presence as always. As always. Kindly subscribe if you've not, but most importantly, like the video and turn the notification bell on. Otherwise, kindly feel appreciated. I really appreciate you because it's not easy on these streets. It's not easy. Thank you, Eva Miller, for tuning in. I see you, Safina. Greetings. Yeah, that is exactly what he's doing. Thank you for noting that. That is exactly what he's doing. And the fact that he's out here requesting some unbelievable amounts is even laughable at this point. But I love Marwa's people nowadays. No, I like Marwa's people nowadays because they're calling him out. They're like, Marwa, what do you mean? All these thousands for what exactly? Some of them are still wishing. Sorry, some of them are still wishing that Marwa will allow Nico Buddha to finish what he started. But something that I have to say before we start the video, guys, Marwa is so shameless, very shameless. I don't know if that is something that it has to take for you to be successful, but no, that can never be me. Can you imagine? Marwa knows that it's Nico Buddha who did the kitchen, but Marwa just goes there and starts begging for money so that people can finish up the kitchen. Like, you're not embarrassed, Marwa, that that is someone else's project? Have you become grandma's husband for you to decide who should be there, who should not be there? Hmm. Guys, and something that is even terrible when it comes to that is that Marwa doesn't understand that kitchen. They went there with the other scammer. What is the name? Gitiriba. Gitiriba. We've not forgotten about you. A whole man, jobless for that matter. Someone else paying. Someone else paying for someone to take care of you, wash your clothes, cook for you. Should I call you Mister? If you know, you know. Eh? Why are you? Because what else can describe that? I'm digressing. Let's come back to um excuse my manners. Let's come back to I was taking some water and then I think it went to the wrong direction. So I'm so irritated over here. So guys, imagine Marwa doesn't understand what goes on with that kitchen because, according to the comment section, people are pointing out that Nico Buddha had created a space for doing your laundry. Nico Buddha has created a space for the chimney, and Marwa has no idea about that because Marwa is talking about putting up a concrete wall in a space that is supposed to be a laundry area. You can imagine the mess that Maro is about to come up simply because he cannot stand someone else get donations from people. I even believe that this saga of Nico Buddha buying a land that Dimwango and the brother intended to buy is not the root cause of these conflicts. I believe that Marwa saw Nico Buddha doing the kitchen, and Marwa, being the jealous guy that he is, he could not stand the thoughts. It's not even a fact. The thoughts that maybe people are sending a lot of money to the construction and to Nico Buddha. And of course, because Marwa being Marwa, Marwa's Juliushil, I don't know your other name. Don't be an idiot, okay? Do not come out here and display your arrogance because I might not have your patience today. Anyway, guys, let me not be distracted by another blind follower of Muratsenso in the family. So, guys, this is what happened. I believe that Marwa knows that people come through when it comes to constructing for someone else. And he had to come out here and fight with Nico Buddha so that he can kick out Nico Buddha and he can come in and use people's finances because the money that he's quoting for people to donate so that he can do that construction is ridiculous. Pretty much. So before we come to that video, before we go to Deemwango, let's go to Marwa's 6 days ago, a video that he uploaded because this is what happened, guys. Because, guys, this is what happened. Of course, you know that a lot of donors dropped. Like they stopped supporting anyone. More so, the one that we know so far is Brian, but I believe it's a trend at the moment because even Marwa itself, he appears to be someone that there is a shift in something in his life, and I believe that it's finances. Because for him to come out here and say that I'm selling some courses, I want you to pay me for a shout out, I want you to pay $1,000 per night in the villa, delusions. I believe that even the donors have stopped sending their money to Marwa because Marwa came out here and gave them the reasons to stop sending money to Nyabohanse because you remember that time that they were buying some shoes for what is the name? Moses. There was an incident that happened that I forgot to come out here and react on it. So, of course, when you're buying your child, especially that age of Moses, when you're buying shoes or clothes, you don't want something so much fitting, not even fitting. Fitting is perfect. You don't want something that appears to be or looks like it will be tight or not fitting in the next 3 months. You want something comfortable. And that's how we do in Africa. I know it's a culture. I don't even know how to put this across. So Daniel, Marwa's driver, was telling Marwa that no, I think we should go to a bigger size of the shoe because Moses will get bigger. Maybe in the next 3 months, it will not be fitting. Listen to what Marwa said. Just leave it. Because Moses got a donor right now. The donor will buy other shoes. Do you know what that means? Just because now that people are coming through for Moses, Marwa does not care for people's finances. Marwa is using that opportunity carelessly and disrespectfully because he knows that people will be sending money. Yeah. He knows that people will be sending money and there'll be a cut on the amount of money that people will be sending to him. Like in this case, people sent $200 for things that costed less than $100. Do you know what Marwa said? I'll keep this money in case, in future, unforeseen future, in case Moses will need anything, I'll be paying for it. You know what that means? Marwa has kept that money indefinitely. He will not even give out that money because it's common sense. If there is something that was left after doing the shopping, the only wise decision or step to do was to give Moses' father the balance. Yeah. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. He was supposed to give Moses' father the balance, but he did not do that because of the obvious reason. So let me play the receipt so that you can understand what I'm trying to share. Now, what is this? Just a second, guys. Let me wait for the AdSense.
Guys, we've arrived in a shop and Moses is measuring the shoes. We are getting pure, genuine butter. This butter here, they use leather and Moses hapa na sponsor anazanunuliwa wengine. Oh.
Even Daniel, you know Daniel, the one that Marwa came out here, lied to the audience that buy Daniel a bike so that he can support himself. But what happened, Marwa? You're taking that bike for your personal use, wasting that man's time because the guy has to stay in the villa and wait for Marwa to tell him, let's go here and there. So let me not digress. This is what I want to say. This is what I want to say, guys. In that clip, this is what happened. Marwa started speaking in Swahili, and of course, you know, whenever you hear Marwa speaking in Swahili, there is something nasty that he's trying to put across. So the other guy was suggesting a reasonable size of the shoe for Moses, and Marwa told him that no, just get something that will fit him for 1 or 2 months because Moses got a donor, a sponsor. He will do what is needed. Hey, Marwa, stop taking advantage of people's finances.
All right, guys, we brought Moses here. It's his big day for doing shopping, and here we go. Guys, we've arrived in a shop, and Moses is measuring the shoes. We are getting pure, genuine butter. This butter here, they use leather and
So that is what the driver is suggesting to the lady at the shop, telling her that you need something comfortable, not big or too big, not big, something comfortable that Moses can grow in. And I'm not trying to support the African way. You know, Africans, not even Africans, Kenyans, no. The driver was very reasonable because, of course, you know, guys, young children grow very fast. And when you buy a shoe, you don't want a too fitting to an extent that it's almost small. You get something moderate. That is what the driver was suggesting. Hey, Marwa had the driver. This is what he did. No, no, no. Moses has a sponsor. Just get something that he will use for the meanwhile, and the sponsor will buy more shoes.
Moses hapa na sponsor anazanunuliwa wengine. Oh.
Even the driver was so shocked. The driver was like, what is the name? Oh, okay. Do you know when someone says something unbelievable that you cannot even respond? You just laugh it off and keep it moving. That is what he was doing right there. I forgot to react on it the other day, but now that he's talking about donors dropping, abandoning these projects, sponsoring people to school, I understand where the sponsors are coming from because guys, because if I'm supposed to be sponsoring someone but you're not using that money the way you're supposed to use, you're now taking advantage because because someone else is giving out their money. I don't know. I think Marwa thinks that people are out here with abundance of money. He doesn't understand that people work for it. It's just that people are so different out here. There are some people who are naturally um, generous. But Marwa thinks that these people come from America. In America, people collect money on the streets. As he's constantly wiping it. And Thompson, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thembi Mosia, I see you. Lucy, thank you for that message as well. King, what did you say, King? Jokes aside, Marwa doesn't sound okay nowadays. Yeah, I think that they are not getting in agreement with Rocio. I really think so. I think there's a big problem between Mura and Rocio because the way he's been acting, very weird nowadays. New imbroglio, thank you so much for tuning in. You say that Marwa doesn't even know the design of the plan of the project. Yeah, that is something that was so interesting to see him trying to complete something so off from what was intended. And people are shouting in the comment section, and I'm like, you guys, do you think Marwa cares? Do you really think Marwa cares? Marwa is shameless. Marwa does whatever he wants to do. Nixon Beresha, thank you so much. Greetings to you. Debbie, good morning to you too. Thank you for tuning in. Guys, kindly like the live stream. I really appreciate. Gracie Griffins and Eva Miller, you are among the first ones to join. And of course, I really appreciate that. Guys, kindly like as we continue. Oh, okay, okay. Vimwelu, I see you. Thank you. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate. I really do. So, guys, let's move forward with these shenanigans. Let's go to the reaction of the day because that was just about Marwa's take on donors' money. Very reckless, very exploitive when it comes to donors' money, which is so shameless. Let's continue with Mura Senso before we go to the Mwango's hot tea. The boyfriend is coming out of the shell slowly but surely. So now, where do we start with Mura Senso? I think we have a culture in this channel of highlighting the moment that Marwa was begging, because begging is Marwa's culture. He'll always come out and tell people, guys, guys, guys. Today, I remember there was a time that Marwa came out and told people that if you donate $200,000 to me, I'll start traveling. That was a condition that he told people, please, guys, my project needs a 200,000 USD. Guess what happened today? He dropped that figure to 50,000 USD. That's why I'm telling you, there is a problem with finances. I don't know. Maybe Rocio told Maro that if you want me back in your villa, in your village, you need to chop some money on me. Because listen to him right here.
Going to show you the end product. Just be with me. Yes, just be with me. Just support me. Just be here. Just watch what Marwa is doing. But I'll say right now, if I would have like 50,000 US, 50,000 US, my dream would come into fruition within 3 days. I'm telling you. Otherwise, I just have to be patient and build it pole pole. What happened here?
Marwa's people. Marwa's people, if you don't send 50,000 USD to Mura Senso, he'll have to do the construction pole pole, like slowly and slowly. And don't be bothering him with the travels because you don't want to donate. What do you expect? Just a minute. Guys, that was so funny. So yeah, apart from begging, he was just going up and down because Maro doesn't have any content nowadays. He wakes up, goes to that bare land that you can see on the screen, goes to the horses, tells people that I'll not be sharing my workers with you guys, but Marwa, you still want to use them for content. but you claim privacy at the same time. That is so ridiculous. He'll also go around and preach, oh my God, you need to be honest, transparent, and that is not something that he himself does. So, I don't know if I should share this just for the laughs, just for laughing, because someone shared out here that Marwa is losing it. Marwa is losing it, and I really think, or maybe it's just being funny. Yeah, I think so. Let's laugh before we start off today's reaction.
Like this. Brought me here to check. Here in Africa, if you want to use toilets, you sit like this, my friend. You see here and here. And then you balance like this. You see that hole right there? It has not been used. That's why I can put my hands. See this hole right there? You have to measure. You know what we call perpendicular? Not acute angle, not reflex angle. Perpendicular, that means 90 degrees. Is this 90 degrees or actually 180?
Marwa, what are you doing?
I don't know. Perpendicular, at least I know that one. Straight in the center. Or you have to dissect. And then you...
Marwa, stop with your nonsense. I'm very sure my people are even disappointed with me sharing that clip. But I just said to share, guys, to prove one of your comments, because one of you shared in the live chat section that Marwa appears to be losing it. Like the way he's acting, the way he's acting is very concerning. That is why I played it. Don't get me wrong, guys, because of course, whenever you're watching Mura Sensor, you watch him with a third eye. Like, what is going on? What is going on with this man?
Because at night, I don't want these boys to live here and go and...
But that is a good step, Mura Sensor. I have to give it to you, because you know what happened yesterday, guys? Because of lack of content, he went around his property and was zooming, zooming on POOP, showing people that look at this. I don't know who did this. You can imagine. That was weird. That was weird. Marwa has broken down the 200,000 USD he was asking last week. Since Janetara, she's not coming through. Yeah, the figure has dropped to 50,000 USD. Rehema, thank you for tuning in. I see you. So janitaries and Judy Moyo don't know how to pass. And imagine this is the place that those people are supposed to be spending their time. That is what Marwa said, by the way. So let's go to Brian's construction place, because, of course, as I said, Marwa took over that project officially today. And what is very unsettling is the fact that he doesn't understand the plan that Nikobuda had when doing that kitchen, where the sink, not even the sink, the laundry space is supposed to go, where the chimney is supposed to go, where this and that. And Marwa is just doing his things, guessing what should be done. And people in the comment section are shouting, no, Marwa, you should not be doing that.
To finish the kitchen at Brian's place. So Brian will get a new sponsor. And also, guys, very soon we'll go to finish the kitchen at Brian's place. You know, that area had become a place where people are trying to get money from people. I said no to it.
But that is what you were doing, Marwa, when you were constructing that home, that house, Brian's grandma's house. Is that not what you were doing, Mura said so, if I may ask? The word on the street is that you collected a lot of millions in Kenyan shillings, pocketed. But now it's a problem when someone else is doing that. Ridiculous. So let me go to where Marwa appeared in that compound without even giving Brian's grandma a call, no heads up at all. That is why I'm coming out in asking, has Marwa become grandma's husband? Respectfully, guys, I'm asking. Because you never go to someone's compound and without even knocking, you just go, sure. I can even see that the grandma was very uncomfortable because when you're alone, you're not expecting someone. You'll just dress the way you want to dress. You'll just be yourself. You might not cook. You're not expecting someone. But Marwa, since he used his platform to collect funds to do that home, Marwa now believes that he owns that house. Like Marwa walks in and out the way he wants. Like Marwa will be kicking out anyone the way he wants, which is so embarrassing, honestly. And the fact that Marwa is not ashamed doing that, wow, that is crazy.
Slashes or cuts. Here we don't. We see what we can do there in this coming week. I don't know if grandma is around because now Brian, they are not around. I hope we get her. Yeah, grandma is around. We can put these ones here. Grandma looks very young, guys. I'm very happy to see her like this. Grandma, good morning. Leo tumekutembelea. Asante, grandma. I'm very happy. Grandma looks very fantastic. Say hello to my people.
Hello.
Yes, grandma here, guys. Grandma is looking very nice. Oh, you guys are cleaning the compound. Mnafyeka? Very fantastic. Say hello to my people.
Hello.
Yes, grandma here, guys. Grandma is looking very nice. Oh, you guys are cleaning the compound. Mnafyeka? Oh, so grandma, she's the one who slashes or cuts. Here we don't have machines like mowers. Grandma, we've come to see the house there.
Marwa, whatever you went to do there doesn't warrant your movements. Going there without notifying her, that is her property. It's not yours. However you want to manage that place, that is not your place. So he went with these, what do we call, 5340. Let me play the receipts. Or we go slowly by slowly. Oh my God, let me take some water. Ooh, guys, so sorry, let me put up the receipt. For 10 guys, have you liked the video?
My project, I'm just coming through. I think here it's just plastering the river. You want to know what was going on here, but I think hii jikoni napikwa aje? Hii jikoni ni ya kuni ama ni ya gas ama ni ya kuni?
Marwa is asking in Swahili what is supposed to be here. Is this like he got no idea what is supposed to be done, how it's supposed to be done. Marwa, you're asking the grandma. Grandma is not a constructor. Grandma was not a mason there. But because of your selfishness, you don't want to ask Nico Buddha for direction so that you can pick up from where he left. Now you're burdening the grandma and you're trying to tell people that I love when she's comfortable, blah, blah, blah. No, you don't.
Kuni. Kwa hivyo kuweka kuni ni hapo. Alafu unaweka sufuria hapo, unapika yote. Kuni. Nataka nijue.
Kuni hizi kwa chinyoni sema ya jivu.
Hapo ni pa kuchoma nini?
Pa kuchoma?
Alisema pa kuchoma
nyama.
Kama nyama hivi. Pale pa kuna.
So kupika ugali utapikia wapi?
Kupika ugali.
Hey.
Let me not waste your time, but basically that is what Marwa is doing right there, asking, what am I supposed to do next? Who told you to put yourself in that position? You're jealousy, of course. You're burdening someone who got no idea what should be done.
And the door and concrete. I don't know if we'll put tiles. You guys will decide. You know, even me, actually, to be honest, I'm tired of these projects. Like,
Stop it. Marwa, stop it. I know. I'm saying this without fear or favor. Marwa, I know you went there because you want some change. You want some money. You're running low. I don't know why, but you clearly is very desperate for finances. That is why you kicked out Nico Buddha. If you're so tired with this construction, why did you kick out someone that was willingly working there? Why? Stop with this hypocrisy.
never ending, because I don't want to be here asking you for money. That's one thing. I like to give you guys space to do something. Yes, but because the guy who was running this project, money issues started arising and saying this money is for grandma, this is not for grandma, this is what. It reached a point I said, no, I don't want to deal with those people. Let them go start their own projects and do whatever they want to do there. But I don't want this home to be used for like a way to get money, you know?
Hey, yeah. I'm so tired with these people's hypocrisy, guys, because I even saw Mwango fighting one of their subscribers. Oh, you're a donkey, blah, blah, blah. I didn't come out here for a stronger passport. And I'm like, Mwango, are you not the same person? The same person that you've been out here preaching for a strong passport? Same to Marwa, coming out here and telling people that, oh my God, guys, I don't want this place to be used for sourcing money by YouTubers. That is exactly what you're doing. We saw what you did when you were working there. You were never at one point transparent, honest. You were never. So what are you talking about?
Yes, because initially the story was $500 has been sent here for this kitchen and it's not being given. Then later from 500 it came to 100. So you see.
What is your problem? Was it your money? Was it your money?
Those are the things I don't want to deal with. So we'll say this, those who want to contribute in this house, what we need is we need to plaster, number one. We need to plaster this. We need to put windows. And we need to put also here a slab in this area.
So he went on with these calculation until he arrived at a figure, and you should read the comment section. People are losing it. Like, Marwa, you're just throwing around figures because you're not the one that will be donating. Like, Marwa's people are so tired with Murasen, so completely tired. We'll be checking the comment section.
Then like these ones, you know, like this, they ask you for 1,000 to do one thing like this.
Yeah.
1,000 to one pillar. So let's see. Then I don't know what we'll do up here. Maybe we'll leave it like that.
Yeah, because it's a kitchen.
Yeah.
You cannot close everywhere.
Yeah, we cannot close.
And also the fire kitchen.
Okay. And here will be left like that. I think it should be because it's kitchen.
Yeah.
Should be. Or the thing we can put is a grill this way, like the one we put in front of this house.
No, I think it's okay because it's
a kitchen.
It's a kitchen.
Ah, yeah. And the smoke coming from there.
Smoke coming from there.
Ah.
Guys, I hate to play that part. They're talking about the smoke going. The smoke coming out of that big open space, this one. But according to people who are following Nico Buddha's project constructing this kitchen, they said that there is a space that Nico Buddha was supposed to install a chimney. I don't know how you call it. But Marwa and Gitiriba, they got no idea. They do not care to follow the right procedures so that the project can be handed over. They don't care. For them, they just need the money. They just need the money from these people. They do not care. I want to look for the part where Marwa mentioned the amount that he needs for that project so far.
If you want to support, nobody's forcing you. It's January. Even me, I don't want to force anyone to do anything for now. Even me, sometimes I feel not shy or ashamed, but I feel like I'm.
Stop it. I've never seen you begging with some shame or shyness. I've never seen you doing that. Why are you lying? Did Marwa just say that even me, I always feel some shame or embarrassment? You're a joke.
If you want to support, nobody's forcing you. It's January. Even me, I don't want to force anyone to do anything for now. Even me, sometimes I feel not shy or ashamed, but I feel like I'm pushing too much. But again, I know you guys understand the mission here. Let's do this thing. If I get like $2,000, this house within 1 week at most, complete. Yeah. Because right now we may have challenges of, there's something we are forgetting. We need to pay someone to bring water.
Yeah, to bring water.
So he started with 2,000 USD and added some other bills expenses that he claims that he didn't add to come up with that figure. But when you check the comment section, at least people who are experienced with construction, they're telling Marwa that is excessive. That is too much. That is a lot of money. Let me try and pull up a comment. This person said that 2,000 for an outdoor kitchen. Guys, don't forget that Marwa is finishing up from where Nikobuda left. Just plastering, and that is it. Some people are claiming that why should Marwa put some tiles there when it's an outside kitchen, when you're trying to get people out of mad homes? That figure that you're throwing around can build someone else a permanent house. So this person said that Marwa, surely you're just throwing figures around. Hope no one goes for your ridiculous numbers. This person said that's the reason for chasing Nikobuda to take over for the donations to come through him. He knows it will be sent extras. These projects are cash cows, very much true. That's why too much fighting, bad mouthing each other, very much. This person said, Yani bro wants to tile the top of a kitchen. That is using firewood. 2,000 daytime robbery. Let me check the comment section, replies to those comments, and you can see the number of people liking that comment. Someone else said that, what? This man Marwa is a scammer. I can't believe 2,000 USD, that money to build another house. Marwa got used to fooling the donors. Someone else said that let me check because there were a lot of comments. Someone said delusions of grandeur. a lot, guys. I don't know if you watched that video or you checked the comment section. I was laughing because people are just so tired. Let me look for another comment. Considering this is an outdoor kitchen and the job is mostly finished, it's too much to spend 2,000 USD to finish this outdoor kitchen. It should look rustic. You can also paint the brick a neutral color instead of plastering. Do you know what Marwa is talking about, guys? Do you know what Marwa is talking about? Do you know how you fix your what do you call your toilet? Not even toilet, more so where you take your showers. Most of the times you bring the tiles to maybe your height, 5 feet. I don't know. That is what Marwa wants to do with the kitchen. I've never seen a kitchen like that. And that is why people in the comment section are questioning what kind of a kitchen is that. Like you tile the walls. You tile the walls. For me, even tiling the floors is excessive because grandma wants to use firewood. And in most of the cases, my experience, we just use red oxide with cement. Red oxide is something that colors the concrete. And that is it, because you're using firewood. It's cheap. But I guess that is Marwa's mentality. It's different. Is different. Someone said, we love Marwa, but sometimes he disappoints us. He changes what he always says. And then he went with the comments ranting about Marwa not following their suggestions or something. So someone said that Marwa, your brother has two houses that he has when he bought some properties. You could rent it out. We don't care with those opinions. I want to read the people criticizing what Marwa was doing. Someone else said that the guy who was doing the kitchen, he did a chimney in the kitchen for the smoke to go out. When you're doing the plaster, make sure you don't close the chimney, because the way Maro was explaining what he's supposed to do, he got no idea of the chimney inclusion in that project. Um, you don't need tiles, use red one with the cement. I guess he meant red oxide or something. Whew. Marwa, that kitchen is very for one person, considering that it has an indoor kitchen. So people just had comments, different comments, reasonable comments, because everyone was like, Marwa, just because you receive money from people doesn't mean that you will be misusing people's money and disturbing people. Begging like no one's business. Let me look for the last comment. Marwa, the kitchen is ready. Just plaster and put chimney. No need for doors, windows. 2,000 USD is too much for that complete structure. Guys, I promise to be the last comment, but there were a lot. This person said that, Marwa, you're not right. The YouTubers helped grandma with love. They helped transform her life. That's why the workers try to help her. Give them, uh, I can't even read what they say. Let's move to something else, guys. Kindly like before you continue watching. I really appreciate. JC, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your presence. I think I saw someone else. Asha Ash, greetings. KM, thank you. You're in the building. Thank you. Greed on steroids. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate your presence. Guys, kindly like before you continue watching. What? Mzungu Pebbles is in the building. Thank you so much. You said that, so how many things they're gonna build for the grandma? That is what people are complaining about. A lot of people are questioning, why should someone who had nothing? Because of course, as reactors, initially we came out and we were like, building such a big home is ridiculous. They were just supposed to build a very small structure, permanent and decent, because they donated almost 100,000 USD. Yeah, Marwa himself said that. So the logical thing that Marwa and company was supposed to do is build 10 beautiful homes with that amount. But doing all these structures in one compound for this grandma, I'm not being jealous. So for what? I'm just saying, is ridiculous. Zungu Pebbles, thank you so much for tuning in. I see you. Who else? Guys, if I didn't mention your name, just know that I appreciate you so much. Rehema, you were out here already. So let me point out something that I think I've not mentioned, the laundry space. Just to point out the fact that Maro doesn't even know what he's supposed to do there, but all he wants is to see Nico Buddha out of that place. That is all Marwa cares for.
Around there, we can finish this house and forget about. So, I think Gitiriba,
Yes.
if we get, let's say, around $2,000, around there, we can finish this house and forget about it. $2,000 is like 250,000.
Yeah.
Yes, it may sound a lot of money, but trust me, this house can eat that money and finish. And if there is money that will be left after plastering.
Maro was talking about, guys, just contribute as much as you can contribute. If there's money that will be left, I will give it to Grandma Marwa. Marwa, make it make sense. Do you want to tell me that people contributed exactly what you needed to finish up that home, that big house? Of course not. There must have been some change. But did you ever give grandma any balance? Of course you never did. How should anyone expect you to give grandma the balance from what will be left? Because of course Marwa doesn't give people definite amount that has been contributed so far. Marwa keeps it open, like you'll just be donating. You don't know if they've gotten to the 2,000 targets, because of course that is where Marwa pockets milks from. So I wanted to show you this open space. Do you see that extension from that kitchen? I don't know if you can see my mouse, but yeah, this space is what I'm talking about. It's supposed to be an open laundry area, but Marwa is planning to plaster all around this space. And people that have been following up this project, they claim that Nikobuda wanted an open, almost kind of open laundry space. Anyway, let Mura do what he wants to do, because what do you expect from him? Real greetings. Let's move to Deemwango, then we call it a day. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I hope you've liked before you continue watching, because you might forget. Guys, you might forget to like. So, meanwhile, like, and just to mention something that I think I also forgot, Marwa was threatening his workers, telling them that you need to respect me, because I might be a president of Kenya in the near future. And what will happen to you? Where will you hide? You should read the comment section. People are telling Marwa, who told you that you'll be the only one succeeding? Likewise, treat your workers nicely, because they might be presidents in the future. Where will you be hiding? It was just a whole mess. That video, if you watch it very keenly. Otherwise, let's talk about Lambo Girl, then we call it a day. First of all, she just opened the live stream and people are telling her, why would you marry for papers? Why? And you've already traveled. Hey, listen to what she said. Oh my God, I was not doing that for papers. You think I depend on men? No, I don't. And I support Deemwango. Honestly, you don't depend on men. It's the other way around. Men depend on you. I want to point out something before I forget. Reactors, what are you doing to this couple? Reactors, if you're a reactor in the building, of course we all are reactors. Stop what you're doing. Of course, you remember the last time we were out here, we were calling out the boyfriend for not being happy when he's around Mwango, zero affection, this and that. Look at what he did after we came out with that allegation. Peter, go slow. Was it this serious?
Yes, I'll show you guys the unboxing them later. Actually,
Slowly. Playback speed to normal. Slowly.
join. Yeah. Anyway, guys. What did I?
Peter, I know that is what you said. Personally, I said that I was questioning your love, but of course I don't take this for love, because you didn't even want to sit next to Deemwango, that video that I referenced. But don't be taking us too serious, because what you are doing is too much. Go slow. Go slow. Your love will be judged over time, not this that you're doing, because that is exactly what I came out here and said. And for me to see him doing this, I'm like, Peter, did you take it so seriously? Come on. Peter is a very bad actor. It's all staged. Exactly. Junior, I think I saw Junior. Junior, greetings. Thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, Peter, you're overdoing. Go slow. that doesn't prove that you love deemwango. And I don't know why. Anyway.
Anyway,
Guys, I know you're watching and you're like, Neo, did we ask you to play that receipt? I know you didn't, guys, but I'm just addressing Peter. Peter, that is not what I meant. That is not what I meant. Anyway, guys, let's go to deemwango arguing with one of the fans, because the fan was like, deemwango, are you marrying for papers? Because you earlier came out here and told people that you'd like to be married by a white person so that you can get a strong passport. Listen to what she said.
First, you need 5 years of. Can
But
I
just-
tell something?
Okay.
You go.
Guy marry for. Right. I want to read this comment. Somebody says, married for papers. Which papers did I marry for? Which papers did I marry for? I think this person is even just crazy. Don't even get me started.
Can I tell something?
Okay.
You got no papers.
I got no
What to
papers.
say?
Yeah.
Currently,
I got no
no
papers.
papers. And
Literally.
in like years to come, no papers.
So you who is saying I married for papers,
To
you're
get
so
the
crazy.
papers, you need 5 years of really commitment to get the papers. And with you traveling and all that, I'm not sure we're even gonna go for it, right?
Wait, let me now tell this person who says I married for papers. For your information, in my 20s, there's nowhere that I've ever wanted to be and I've never been. With my own papers as deemwango. What an achievement. You know, I'm not like you who wants to be saved. Me, I'm not here to be saved. For your information, 100%. I've been traveling the world everywhere. I've gotten all the visas I've ever wanted to. There's nowhere that I want to go and I cannot go because of papers. For your information. So don't get me started with this.
So why are you with the Polish Peter? Why are you with the Peter? Let's start there. Because just the way you answered deemwango, it shows that you were very offended by that comment. And someone referenced your statement that you made 3 years ago, or I don't know, 4 years ago. Why are you offended if that is not the case? Why can't you date people of your likeness? Why? If it's not the passport, what is it? Of course, here I know, guys, this girl does not love her color. I don't know if you watched a video by amqarol. She came out here with a lot of receipts in the past. deemwango claimed that she cannot get a child with a black person because the baby will not be cute. It's so sick, I know. Guys, that is so sick. Sorry, that is so sick. I know. But there should be a passport element in it because you cannot be lying to us, deemwango. Continue.
This paperwork. I've already gone everywhere that I wanted to go. I still have valid visas on my passport that I even haven't exhausted them yet. So we ain't the same. I'm on a different level. So come
deemwango. This marriage is not even changing your brain. You're still just so lame as before. Who told you that people that watch you are in a lower level? What do you mean? Do you even know the citizenship of that person? That person could be coming from Europe, the US, or something. What are you talking about being lower than you?
Come on, check on yourself properly, okay? Check on yourself properly again. We are not the same.
I wouldn't say having papers gets you on a different level, but saying that you're here for paper doesn't make any sense.
Like this is big.
And paper,
Peter, I was watching Marwa's dad, biological dad. What is the name? Kohera said that. Kohera said that Peter. It seems that Peter is a virgin. He's being taught these things by deemwango because he's a young boy. Peter, you're young. I think yesterday they were talking about the age difference. I believe that Peter is maybe even 10 years younger by deemwango. So go slow, Peter. Come here, listen to us. Let us tell you about your wife because you got no idea who deemwango is. Go slow. When it comes to these passport, strong passport, shenanigans, white babies, you don't know deemwango. Come listen to us. Stop this thing that you're trying to defend. Oh, it's not about the papers. Yes, it is.
Like this is being
And paper, I would get it maybe if you're in the US or something, but no.
so this person is just a very dumb person. Like is literally like a donkey telling me I'm here for pay.
Deemwango, you're not the one to say that statement, not you. Not you. Is revealing that she's trapped herself in Poland. Yeah, by the way, guys, Peter proceeded to say that for Deemwango to get the papers, she has to stay in Poland for 5 years without traveling. And this is what he said, quote unquote. Deemwango will be an idiot to not travel for 5 years just because she wants a strong passport. And I was watching him and I'm like, Peter, do not underestimate Deemwango. She can do that. She can do that because we all know that Peter settled with Deemwango because Deemwango got the money to pay for his travels. Peter is being patient so that they can kick off the travels and Deemwango can come through financially. I'm watching Peter and I'm like, you might be getting played without even knowing. Do you think Deemwango will be roaming around the world with you, Peter? You build your channel, you become financially independent, and then you dump her. Peter, I don't think that will be happening anytime soon.
Papers. We are not the same. Me, I'm not the person to be saved. Not me. Not Deemwango. No. Do your research properly and get it right.
Every day, people juggle.
Yeah, I agree with you, Deemwango. You're not someone to be saved, but you're someone that saves men, white men around the world. That one you also have to agree with me.
Veronica M532. Thank you so much for £5. Veronica says, I'm also in the UK and D has been my inspiration to start my channel. As a young girl, you have never disappointed me. I hope.
Did I play the entire receipt, guys? Let me try and pull it up right here because Peter went on with this explanation about the
Back in
papers.
town for work. Thank you.
She's happy because she worked physically. That's what she loves. That's what she loves. She sits in an office, so you want to work.
She loves being out. I understand her because she sits in the right. I want to read this comment. Somebody says, married for papers. Which papers did I marry for? Which papers did I marry for? I think this person is even just crazy. Don't even get me started.
Can
But
I
just
tell something?
okay.
You got no papers.
I got no
Too much to
papers.
say.
Yeah,
Apparently,
I got no
no
papers.
papers. And
Literally.
in like years to come, no papers.
So you who is saying I married for papers,
To
you're
get
so
the
crazy.
papers, you need 5 years of really commitment to get the papers. And with you traveling and all that, I'm not sure we're even gonna go for it, right?
Wait, let me now tell this person who says I married.
Peter, you did not. Peter, you did not. You're asking on a live stream your wife if she'll be going for the passport, and listen to what Deemwango responded. Deemwango was trying to evade that question. Deemwango, stop running away. Can you answer Peter's question? Hey, I think this guy is not as dumb as we might think. Listen to him.
First, you need 5 years of really commitment to get the papers. And with you traveling and all that, I'm not sure we're even gonna go for it, right?
Wait, let me now tell this person who says I.
Deemwango did not respond. Peter, guess what? Yes, she will commit for 5 years. Did you listen to Peter bringing up the travel part? Because Peter wants to travel. On whose bills? Deemwango. Does Deemwango want to travel? No. Deemwango is committed by fire, by force to get that passport. Hey, you got played. You got played.
Get the papers. And with you traveling and all the papers.
I got no papers. Yeah,
Apparently,
I got no
no
papers.
papers. And
Literally.
in like years to come, no papers.
So you who is saying I married for papers,
To
you're
get
so
the
crazy.
papers, you need 5 years of really commitment to get the papers.
5 years of commitment for Deemwango to get the papers. Deemwango, you're not talking. You're keeping quiet. And Peter is counting on Deemwango not committing to get the papers, not committing. Peter is counting on Deemwango to resume the travels. But Deemwango, in yesterday's video, this is what she said. I'm tired traveling. I just want to settle and get babies. Deemwango is an idiot. She came out here and told people that I want a bell. I want 10 children, 12 children, and I'll be ringing a bell for them to come out here and eat. Deemwango, these travels never helped you. Anyway, Peter, you really want to get an answer from you're dreaming.
And with you traveling and all that,
with you traveling and all that, who told you Deemwango is traveling anymore? Even the brother, he retired when it comes to traveling. Silence. Because you're not in the same page, Peter. Peter is mentioning about Deemwango going to travel. Deemwango is not interested about traveling. Peter, she's interested about your eggs, number one, and your passports. You're seated there. You want a sugar mama to pay for your travels. You will wait.
I'm not sure we're even gonna go for it, right?
Wait, let me now tell this person who says I married for papers. For your information, in my 20s, there's nowhere.
30-year-old, turning 40 very soon. You're coming with your 20 years. I believe Deemwango was hearing that for the first time, very much. It's very possible because the way she was so silent, she was shocked. This is very silly. How can you marry a man who will laugh about your lack of status? But then that thing is sweeting Peter, like Peter loves it, that Deemwango will not be getting the papers anytime soon. That's why I'm saying that it seems Peter is not a robot the way I might think. Hey, the guy knows what he's doing. Deemwango, are you willing to commit for 5 years? What's that? My God. Neotrends. Peter told me he did. No, you're joking. Kaban, you're joking, right? Kaban, you must be joking. Although Peter has coached her on hunger management, she went off on a rant here for the first time since the marriage. All because Peter is 23. Neo, she married for his tagpole. Dalere, thank you for tuning in. It was at that moment she realized she messed up. Now I know. KM, now I know. The guy knows what he's doing. Deemwango, I think you're in for a rude awakening very much soon. So, I think I've played all the receipts. I hope so, because that is all she was doing. Just ranting, telling people that, no, I am rich. I'm a rich sugar mama.
Kish. Actually, let's say the people who will benefit for the so-called papers are our future kids, literally.
Now you're being honest. You're there because of the passport, just like your brother. But that is a very shallow thinking, Deemwango, because I personally believe, like in Kenya, if you got the money, you claim to be a millionaire, and indeed you're a millionaire. Net worth, she is. The entire family. Like your children, I don't think they'll struggle to travel, even being just Kenyans, without the strength of the European passport or Argentinian passport. With money in Kenya, guys, I don't know why people make it look like it's so difficult as a Kenyan to travel. No, with money. If I want to go to where? South Africa is visa free. Maybe I want to go where? Even the UK. For Kenyans, do you know it's very easy as a Kenyan to go to the UK? You just have to have the money, prove that you will sustain yourself. Show the cost of that travel. Very easy. Not as easy as you might imagine, but very possible with finances and a good record. Yeah, Amechi, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Salma, you were out here already. I see you. I don't know why people make it so appear to be so difficult. Yes, if you're just average with no money, it's so difficult. But if you got finances and you know how to move, you will get your papers. You will travel. You will travel. Anyway, these people are different.
Not for me. I've already done my best. I've already been everywhere. At least for the kids, they'll have the Polish passport. They can travel the world. They can have all the opportunities they want to have. But not for me. For my kids, yes. I don't want my kids to suffer as I have. Going to the embassies, even if you get the visas, you do paperwork like this. You literally even have to write letters. It's as sad as that. So the truth is, I don't want my future kids to struggle. Hell no. Their mother did it, and it ended with me, not my kids. Not my kids. No, me, I don't want. I don't want. No, no.
Peter, why are you silent? Are you shocked on what Deemwango is saying? Look at Peter.
You don't need a second job.
Now, who asked you? If I need a second job.
The only thing, beneficial thing when it comes to
No, me, I don't want. I don't want. No, no. That's sad.
the only thing, beneficial thing when it comes to papers is double passport. But to get that, again, probably what, 5 years of being here, getting.
Peter, why are you so insisting on the very slim possibility of Deemwango and the children benefiting? Are you trying to discourage Deemwango? What is happening, guys? Do you read the body language? Do you understand what Peter is saying? This guy,
The only thing, beneficial thing when it comes to papers is double passport. But to get that, again, probably what, 5 years of being here, getting to the language.
Look at Deemwango.
You know, doing all that just to get another passport, I don't know, you need to be a madman. Yeah, and the implication.
Are you calling your woman a madman or a mad woman? Because Deemwango just said she will be there for the passport of the children. And that is crazy to begin with, honestly. But I guess it depends with people. Anyway, to each their own. But the fact that you'll go to a very young boy, sponsor their life, finance their lifestyle, just so that your children can be secure. Who told you your children will want to travel? You've not even crossed the bridge. What is this over talking, Deemwango? Didn't congratsmum teach you something about keeping it to yourself until you get there? Stop it. Your comment section, people are telling you that you're talking too much, more than you should.
Of that man who said, like, you're here for papers, was you're just for the papers, right?
Yeah.
So imagine you would go through all that struggle just for a passport.
Imagine I would be here during winter just for the papers.
It is winter. It is winter. What are you doing there? You listen to yourself. It is winter. What are you doing there? For the passports, for the Muzungu babies, biracial children, for everything that comes with it. What are you doing there? Didn't you say that you're a summer girl? Guys, I'm a summer girl. I want to go to Europe when it's summer because I'm a summer girl. Oh, Jamaica summer girl. What are you doing there?
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's being not normal. That's being not normal. But you know one thing, this person, that's how he or she thinks, not knowing. Me and this person, we are not on the same level. Yeah. I got the paperwork done for myself. Anyway, I want to go, I get it done. So.
But it's easy to say for us, but this person in Bangladesh or somewhere rural India or very poor, like in a village, they don't see a way out at all. So this person could think that,
yeah.
Oh, I'm get out of here this way. Yeah, but there are other ways, easier ways. Of course, it's easy to tell from this perspective, but when you live in Bangladesh, somewhere in the village, it's very hard.
Doreen Small says, I think that person is a black demon. She eats too much.
You shut your mouth, Deemwango. Guys, something interesting is the fact that the boyfriend said that Deemwango has to learn the language. And how many times have you heard Deemwango coming out and telling people that I want to learn a Polish language so that I can be speaking with my mother in love? How many times? So Deemwango, it's not about speaking with your mother in love. It's about getting the passport. You better be on the same page with this guy. And of course, with the comment that I just pinned, someone, I think Rehema, I don't know if you come from Poland or you stay there or something, but she's giving an interesting take when it comes to getting a passport. I don't know, guys. Let me just talk negative about my country for a second. If you have the money, maybe you need what? You need something. Maybe I need to renew my passport tomorrow. Of course, procedurally, it's difficult. It's impossible. But if I have the money, I'll pay 2 or 3 people and I get my passport renewed, replaced tomorrow. So Rehema is claiming that in Poland, if you have the money, you'll get whatever you want to get. So she also proceeds to say that deemwango will get it because of the finances. As you had the boyfriend just said that there are easier ways. So probably deemwango is using her money very properly. Very properly, using money where she needs to use it. What do you think, guys? I think today I've not read the comments. Let me read your comments. Her laughter is even worse. Anthony, it's your ear. Thank you so much. I'm thinking the same. Peter is bringing deliberate, I think, the statement that he's making. Careful, calling the pot black. That is deemwango for you. Kavan, you said that a vasectomy doesn't affect. Okay. Oh, yeah. By the way, it doesn't. It doesn't. Thank you, Kavan, my super moderator. Yeah, that was a message. I also believe that was a very clear message. Nixon Beresha, you said that so this is securing a stronger passport for the future children. Well, deemwango, I don't know how you just trust someone like that very easily. Has anyone else noticed? Zero Pero seems to have only one. Deemwango has not bought the second one. She needs to go shovel the snow for 5 years. Yeah, guys, I guess it would be interesting in future to see how all these things unfold. Let me play the last receipt, then we'll call it a day. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in kindly. By the way, because number one, whenever Peter reads the comments, Peter goes to the negative comment. Of course, you know, deemwango doesn't read those type of comments, but we love Peter for that. Like, Peter brings the juice on the streets. I don't know if he does that intentionally or not intentionally. Anyway, clearly deemwango was not comfortable talking about the passport shenanigans, because watch this receipt. They went on and on about that conversation until I got to this point and I was like, hey, deemwango is very uncomfortable. Probably she just had these 5 years stay or commitment today, and she's still shocked. But the body language is very different.
From Kenya is not allowed. Not
Kenya
allowed.
that you can read it meanwhile.
Kenya doesn't allow dual citizenship with Austria. So maybe even from Kenya is not allowed. Not
Kenya
allowed
doesn't allow dual citizenship?
with Austria.
With Austria, okay. With Poland is different. I don't know. Let's not talk about. Let's not even check.
But
why, deemwango? Why? Why don't you want your man to talk? Why are you shutting him down? Why? Why don't you let him talk about it? Deemwango is in her feelings, because don't tell Deemwango anything else apart from getting that passport. I didn't come to Poland, spend my savings on this family. Did you hear what the sister-in-law told Deemwango? You're our shining star, bright star. That is not for anything, guys. Finances. I didn't come to Poland to be scooping the snow out of my way for nothing. Deemwango, why are you telling your boyfriend not to talk about it? Why?
to be honest, I don't know if I should.
Peter, we like you for that. Peter continued with the conversation, although deemwango did not want him to talk about it. Look at deemwango's facial expression. Peter, watch out.
Should say, but yeah, whatever.
We'll see. We'll see.
Me, I'm more looking forward for Kenyan passport. That's what all I'm gonna say. You know?
Okay.
Deemwango, stop trying to divert the attention. Let Peter talk to us.
We'll see. We'll see.
Me, I'm more looking forward for Kenyan passport. That's what all I'm gonna say. You know?
Okay. Pin message. Okay, it's right there. Please go check on today's video. It's right here. Please go join the premiere. Thank you so much. Tomorrow we will talk much more about everything. Have you already decided what you are going to do with the BMW? I'm not there. I'm not using it.
And that's how deemwango was very pleased with everything, because Peter was bringing up some conversation that deemwango does not like.
So it doesn't even stress me. Even if, like, I don't think about it. No, I'm not. So please, let's join the premiere. Okay, we have the video coming up. Please, let's go join the premiere. That's here. Thank you guys for watching.
That was it. Deemwango ended the live stream just like that. But Peter, you need to be joining your wife and continue like that, because without you, no reaction. But majority of you are agreeing with Peter. You're like, Peter is being realistic. But I don't know, maybe deemwango is an avoidant. Deemwango doesn't want to face the reality, or deemwango was not aware of these conditions or requirements. I don't know what it is. Deemwango is just all invested in getting biracial children. Is it biracial? Yeah, mixed kids living in Poland, getting the passport, because the talks that deemwango got, you'd think she never went to school.
That's mark my words. When I start, no break. Year after year after year after year. I love kids. I would like to have so many kids, like literally. The least number should be 12. I want to be having so many kids in that I even have to ring a bell for them to come and eat. Like, I want it to be that fun. Can you imagine? Like, I have to ring the bell, and mark my words. When I have 12 kids, I'll even buy a bell. It's lunchtime, and I'll be having my big pot of cooking. Oh, guys. And I dress them in uniform. Oh my God, it will be so much fun. I guess kids are good. Imagine my 12 kids dressed in uniform, lined up for lunch, lined up for breakfast, for porridge, and sweet bananas. Oh no, sweet.
Deemwango, are you okay upstairs? Is everything okay? Do you need to tighten up some nuts over there? Respectfully though, guys, because you listen to yourself, Deemwango. Maybe you're doing this for content, and I should not stop you from ranting. Continue.
Potatoes. How beautiful. Like, how beautiful. How beautiful. And then we have such a big vibe to carry all of them. Life will be so good. And then we decide even to have our own school because I'm a teacher. That life will be good. Year after year. Definitely. Every year. Every year, I just that would be so much fun, I guess. When the first pain hits you, you will never think of the second. A lot of people say that, but I'm always like, if it's like that, why are we so many in this world?
Continue embarrassing yourself. Continue embarrassing yourself, Deemwango. Blackwater, thank you. You said that after baby number 1, she'll be like, no more kids. Fekere, thank you so much for tuning in. Junior, you said that you're not a teacher. By then, you didn't graduate. You got no license to teach no one, not even your children. So stop it. Deemwango, not even your children. Can you stop? I'm loving this, Peter. Yeah, by the way, I think he's growing on us. Bring the hot takes, Peter. We love it. You didn't graduate, pretty much. Thank you so much, Fekere. You say that, what about love, attention? This one is an attention seeking. Yeah, girl. This is looking so disappointed and drained and deflated. Deemwango did not, maybe she didn't know whatever Peter was discussing. Maybe this is the first time that Deemwango is getting that text from, but Deemwango, you didn't know that you have to commit for 5 years to be a citizen or to get the papers? You really didn't know? And if you knew, why didn't you want Peter to share with us? Why? Kids need more than your ugali and porridge. Deemwango, you need to read this live chat section because we got a lot to teach you. Peter is slowly letting these fanatics know what he wants. Yeah, by the way, this is still honeymoon phase. We are yet to experience the real tingle. She's on her own. And Thompson, you say that she knows she's been lying to the audience for several weeks, and the husband has clarified the real solution. Is it? Yeah, the real situation. Thank you. She has admitted she's relocated to Poland. How can you? Or maybe she'll get a permanent residence. No, with a permanent residence, you need a passport, right? Guys, but then what is the situation? Oh my God, neotrends, you need to travel. Guys, with a permanent residence, because for Deemwango to permanently relocate to Poland, on which visa do you have? Residence in Poland. Yes, a valid passport is mandatory documents. So Deemwango, you never moved permanently. You never relocated to Poland. You still need to fly in and out of Poland. Is it? What is the situation, guys? I'll go and read that document. 10 more sendless Kabul. Guys, you got no chills. You got no chills here. Rehema is insisting that Deemwango has to learn Polish language. So it's not easy. She will get the residency. Okay, okay. I'm pretty Piotr said 5 years for papers and another 5 for passports. Hey, Deemwango, you got a mountain to climb. Through the window, she can get residency with the marriage. Okay. That is Celeste. Celestine, thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, Kenya and Poland, yeah, it's allowed. For majority, I think, apart from where? I think all the countries, maybe, yeah, maybe. I think all over the world, when it comes to Kenya. No, because even Kenya to Austria, you're not allowed. Dual citizenship, no. Guys, that was it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you for tuning in. Thank you. I hope you've liked before you leave. We are almost 100. Oh, really? Yeah. Someone also mentioned the taxes. As a YouTuber, Deemwango needs to pay the taxes. And Deemwango told that person that, no, you need to stop talking about that. I don't want to bring that on my channel. And I'm like, why? I thought you're teaching people on how to relocate, how to travel. What are you talking about?
You'll see life differently. Congratulations, sis. Unfortunately, you have to pay tax in Poland too. This thing of taxes, I don't want to talk about them.
Why? Deemwango, why? Deemwango just said, no, I don't want to talk about the taxes. Why? You're trying to evade? You think that is Kenya? Yeah. Yeah, but I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening.
I don't want to talk about them, you know. But again, you know, whatever happens, the truth is you have to follow the laws and the rules of a particular country. You cannot evade the laws. You know, it's as simple as that.
But why don't you want to talk about the taxes? Why? If you're paying and you're following the law of that country.
Congratulations, sis. Unfortunately, you have to pay tax in Poland too. This thing of taxes, I don't want to talk about them.
Why? Guys, why don't deemwango want to talk about them taxes? She wants to hear. Yeah, by the way, thank you for that. Period. deemwango doesn't want any reality talk. She doesn't want anyone to criticize her. She doesn't want anything, only praises. Oh my God, you married a Muzungu, you're so lucky. Oh, your babies. You need to face the reality. Drubel, thank you for tuning in. You said, remember, Neo, she also has to learn the language. Oh, yeah, that is something that I learned today. That is difficult. Yeah. I guess she'll be she will wish to go back to Kenya because paying taxes, imagine. By the time you receive your YouTube check, the US has taken their cut. Poland is also supposed to take their cut, or she will need to work real job in Poland. Is that something that deemwango will do? I don't think so. The drama that is about to unfold when it comes to this fake couple, we are not even ready. Lol, at her on a different level. Thank you, Muzungu Pebbles. Frida, I see you. She has to pay the taxes to become a legal resident. 5 years of taxes. 5? Yeah. Hey, deemwango, I think you need to go slow because all these things I'm reading over here, all these comments, it's not easy. It's not easy. Maybe you should have looked for an American Muzungu because they speak English. I don't know about the requirements. Maybe it's lenient, by the way, because if you're required to speak English, that will be easy on you. Yeah. This thing of looking for Muzungu men, it seems that it's not easy at all. I thought that you meet them, get married, and you move on. But hey, even language. We can't even speak English properly. Guys, I'm sorry. English is a problem, and then on top of that, you want to add Polish? That can never be me. She's there for papers. She even bragged how she will be traveling to the what. By the way, I remember that video. I should have come up here with a lot of receipts because that would have been nice to counter what she just said with our own video. But I remember, I'll be traveling with no worries after 5 years. After committing, and your boyfriend is right there telling you that, is that something that you want to do with your travels? You want to stop traveling for 5 years just to get a document? Guys, I can stay here for so long because deemwango's section of this reaction was lit. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, Muzungu Pebbles, for tuning in. Vimwelu, kindly support them, guys. Just in case you've never subscribed, make sure that you subscribe. Thank you for my moderators. I really appreciate you. Lucy, Kavan, who else? Fekere in the Island Girl. Thank you so much for supporting Neotrends. I really appreciate you. My live chat gang. Guys, without you, it's not a live stream. Of course, if you were just watching, you didn't leave a comment because you were busy behind the scenes, I equally appreciate you because, as ontrending says, of importance is views. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe, enjoy the rest of the weekend, and I'll see you in the next one tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye-bye. Guys, bye-bye. Thank you so much for tuning in.